American 1381, contact departure, have a good flight.
American 1381, departure, good day.
Hi, it's Robert Goyer from Flying Magazine, here with Christian Mayunka. He's the head designer for Remos aircraft, and we're here with the Remos GX. It's an LSA. I'm sure you've read a lot about them, and this is a particularly beautiful airplane.
Oh, thanks
very
so
impressive.
much.
Can you tell us a little bit more about it, Christian?
Yeah, we introduced that GX aircraft 2 years ago as a successor of our G3 aircraft. We have switched over to a full carbon fiber wing with only a single strut on each wing and a completely new interior, which is absolutely bright nowadays.
Well, it's carbon fiber. I know that one of the Remos' claim to fame is that it has a very good useful load for the LSA segment. Is that how you achieved it, by using a lot of carbon fiber in
That's it, definitely. Carbon fiber is one of the most advanced materials you can use in aviation, so we are able to have an aircraft with full equipment with an empty weight in the region of 720 pounds.
So this might make the difference between an instructor and a student being able to fly in an airplane and having to with full fuel or not.
Yes, definitely. And even in the US, with your increased maximum takeoff weight in contrast to us in Europe, you are able to fly legally with 2 persons and full fuel with that aircraft.
Fantastic. Now tell us about some of the safety features that you have in the GX model. I understand, for instance, that the gear is beefier.
It's much beefier. We are now equipped with a steel landing gear with an aluminium carry-through, so I'd say with our reinforced landing gear it's almost impossible to destroy it in flight, at least with conventional landings.
Right.
I'd say if you want to go for more safety, it's required to have a ballistic recovery system. We offer that, of course.
That's offered as an option on the airplane?
It's an option on the aircraft bus. As you're in your car, you won't see your airbags ever. So I want to see this parachute, but I'd always opt for it. And in addition, we have a new restraint system in our seats. It's called anti-submarining device. You might know if you don't buckle up correctly, it's possible that you slip underneath the
Right, it's a
seat belt.
well-known problem with seatbelts.
And this is to solve that problem with our new seating belt system. So I'd say this is one of the best features you can have in an aircraft like this.
Oh, very interesting. Now, what about the engine and the prop on this aircraft? Does it use the Rotax engine?
Yes, we do use the Rotax engine nowadays with 2,000 hours TBO. It's a 100 horsepower aircraft, and
The 912S then?
it's a 912S, yes, a green head. And we provide a 3-bladed new form propeller made in Germany as well. It's absolutely smooth running, and you get a real good climb out and a fast cruise.
I've flown the airplane. I have to attest to that. It performs very well.
Thank you.
Now, one other thing about the airplane that's very interesting and very unusual is that the wings fold and the tail detaches. Can you tell us, first of all, why you would want to do that, and second of all, how you do it?
Well, there are 2 things. First is some people don't have hangar space available.
Right.
And the other thing is some people like to carry his aircraft around behind his car to have some spare times while you have your car available.
Right.
So what you have to do is you simply just detach the control system of the ailerons, which is hooked up inside the fuselage. Then you need 1 person on the wingtip to support it for a short time, and then you just pull out that main wing bolt, which is now secured. And once you do that, you can just slide out the wing by 1 inch or 2 and fold it back. In that moment, the nose drops down, and in the end, it's sitting like a bird.
So 2 people in 5-10 minutes?
Yes, I would say so.
Oh, that's nice. So, and I know I was talking with some folks from Florida Institute of Technology who have a few Remoses, and they say that they use that for storing the airplanes in the hangar. They can get a bunch of them in a single hangar.
Yes, we are located here in Florida. It's Hurricane County, and if you fold the wings, I'd say you stow at least 2 or 3 aircraft like the GX on a space like a conventional aircraft.
Very economical.
Definitely. Of course, Florida Institute of Technology's usually have their aircraft outside.
Right.
But in the case of emergency or in the case of hurricane, it's half an hour for 3 airplanes.
In Texas, it would be hail.
Yeah.
So, now, in the avionics in the Remos GX, in fact, in a lot of the LSAs, are in some ways more advanced than they are in the certified, conventionally certified Part 23 airplanes, because you can actually be very creative in your use of avionics.
Yeah, this is right. Due to the regulations that we have in the LSA, it's easier for us to switch equipment. So at the moment we offer 3 avionic lines to the customer. One is the very conservative with analog instruments.
Oh, so you do offer steam gauges?
Yeah, we still offer them.
Uh-huh.
Though I'd say the last one left our company last year or so.
Okay.
The second line of avionics we provide is called Aviator One. It's a single screen glass cockpit.
Is it the Dynon?
It's a Dynon, yes. It's a Dynon 180, they call it flight deck. It's a combined instrument of engine monitoring system and electronic flight information system.
So you get all the EFIS information plus the engine monitoring on the same screen.
One single 7-inch. Sure, you still have conventional backup instruments in the cockpit.
Okay.
We offer that in combination with a transponder, with a radio and an intercom, and of course GPS, because nobody will ever fly without GPS.
And that's
nowadays.
the way that flight training is conducted these days.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Of course, you always can opt to a VOR.
Right.
We have that.
So what about the third package that you have? I take it that has all the bells and whistles.
Yeah, the third package is a small airliner, I'd say. It's a dual glass screen cockpit with a Dynon 100 for EFIS and a Dynon 120, which is the engine monitoring system, combined with a transponder, with a radio, with a NAVCOM, a real audio panel with marker antennas, and of course a GPS.
Oh, it's perfect. It sounds like your customers have a lot of different options when it comes to outfitting the avionics.
Definitely.
So, well, and how many airplanes are out in the field now?
I've looked it up on FAA.gov, and last week there have been 121 Remos aircraft flying around in the US.
This sounds like a terrific success.
It is.
Fantastic. Well, Christian, thank you very much for being with us today, and good luck at the rest of the show.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
From Sun and Fun, Robert Goyer with Flying.
Thank you.